What is going on, Shib Army? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. And today, guys, I want to go ahead and talk about Shiba Inu and coverage that they received on FX Street, talk about some technical analysis and a potential for an over 100% upside, something that we haven't seen since the month of October, per some of the technicals that are being read. Now, remember, I always like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor, but rather I always try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. And man, oh man, you guys know that SHIB has been one of our favorite assets in the market. And I say that time and time again, but regardless of market conditions, I have been holding my position pretty strong. And you can always decide for yourself, because remember, I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold your position in any token, but I can tell you exactly what I'm doing and putting you guys on the plays that I'm in. So I'm going to make my screen small here just to look at price action for Shiba Inu first and foremost. Up 4.59% on the day. The overall market is holding actually over a $2 trillion market cap. After coming down to about 1,900, so 1.9 million, we have recovered over $100 billion getting put back into the crypto market. But again, nothing too exciting yet. Tomorrow is going to be the day that will dictate, hopefully, whether or not the market will continue to rally. But let's go ahead and look at some of the technical analysis when it comes to the Dogecoin killer. Love this article. So published today saying Dogecoin killer, Shiba Inu bullish reversal pattern could launch Shiba Inu more than 100%. A huge shout out to Ali. He actually sent me this article on Instagram. So again, you guys might not know who he is. He's been an early supporter of mine, but Ali, you know who you are. So again, thank you for putting this play on my radar. So again, talks about Shiba Inu price hits the bottom of a falling wedge pattern. The candlestick and point and figure charts both illustrate higher prices incoming. Downtrend risks do exist, but are very limited because of the strong support that we are holding right around where we're at now, 27,000 Satoshis. And I show you guys always the all-time chart. You could see prior to the significant run-up, we are actually forming a very similar pattern as we saw prior to the big jump in the beginning of October. So are we shaping up again for a potential significant run-up, maybe a 2x or 150% upside? Let's go ahead and look at some of the technicals that were mentioned in this article. Let me zoom in a little bit more and look specifically over here. So the oscillator levels do little to support any price action on the daily, and they use something called an Ichimoku chart, which I don't know very well, but I'm just going to specifically highlight some of the things regarding the price action, and they're using RSI. So you guys know I'm a huge fan of RSI as an indicator, or the relative strength index. It does remain in bear market conditions, but clear planning of the RSI line against the first oversold level of 30, which again, anything under 30 oversold, anything over 70 means overbought when we're looking at the RSI, shows a strong support is definitely present, which is what we saw prior to the huge run-up in October of 21. So coming down here, a new hypothetical long setup exists with a buying stop order at 35,000 Satoshis and a stop loss at 25,000 Satoshis, meaning that people are anticipating if SHIB falls below 25,000 Satoshis, guess what? It can continue to fall thereafter. But right now there's a buy stop order, meaning if it gets to 35,000, people are expecting it to have some bullish momentum and profit target of 77,500 Satoshis. People, meaning investors and retail, maybe even institutional, are extremely bullish on SHIB per these numbers. The trade idea represents a 4.25 to 1 risk reward or reward risk ratio with an implied profit target of 121% from the entry. A 3-box trading stop would protect any implied profits post-entry. So you guys know, for me, I'm not the expert in technical analysis, and I will never claim to be so. But I love articles like this. I've been following FX Street ever since I started covering SHIB, showing you guys some of the technical analysis that they complete. They have individuals that are much stronger than I am when it comes to TA. I just know how to look at the MACD. I know how to look at the relative strength index or the RSI and overall patterns. Time and time again, I've realized, what are support and what are resistance lines, and based off that, I decide to find entry points. But when you look at the MACD and RSI, based off some of the other indicators, we are looking like we are potentially poised for success, depending on how tomorrow goes. So again, stay tuned. I will be reporting first thing tomorrow morning as soon as the news comes out regarding inflation rates and the inflation crisis here in the United States. If it is 7.1%, we'll see what happens from there, but I'm hopeful that it's going to come at a place that is maybe a little bit lower than that 7.1. Appreciate everybody's love and support. As always, consider smashing that like button and maybe even subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. But until next time, everybody, keep investing. Peace.